Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm making convenience meals that cost between $3 and $4. For one recipe, I'll be using all pantry items, and for the second, I'll be trying a new product that I've wanted to try for some time now. For my first meal, I'm making a potato stir fry. I love these and I haven't had one for a while. I'll be using 1 can of corn, a can of diced potatoes, and a can of diced ham. I've been wanting to use these diced potatoes in my cooking a little bit more, so that's why I created this recipe. If you're trying to feed a family, you might want to use regular potatoes, but you can see how much this makes and then judge for yourself how cost effective it is to use the diced potatoes. They're definitely a convenience item, but I do like the idea of being able to throw dinner together quickly with these and then having a supply of these as a pantry item. They do already have sodium in them, so I don't plan on salting this too much. And I went ahead and drained these before adding them to a hot pan. If you've never tried fried corn before, you're definitely missing out. It caramelizes and becomes chewy. It is so good. This would have also been great with some chopped onion. Actually, I've added a lot of different things into my potato stir fries over the years. This is also good with broccoli, and one of my favorite additions to a potato stir fry is chopped pepperoni. I think it's the combination of the acid with the richness of the potato stir fry that just really tastes great together. I haven't tried olives in a potato stir fry, but I bet that would be good as well. This might be the easiest meal I've ever made, and I love the fact that this was from all pantry items. I'm putting most of this in the fridge for my sons to eat. I'm just trying this little bowl. It's so good. I don't know why I don't make these potato stir fries more often. I always enjoy them so much, especially if corn is involved. I do usually put onions in mine. You can add to this as needed, maybe another can of potatoes, or you could add some cornbread or biscuits on the side and it would still be an inexpensive meal. Using ham in the stir fry gives it great flavor and it makes it go a lot further. If you're a vegan, you could use the vegan sausage here. That would taste really good. For my next meal, there's a product that I've been wanting to try and I started craving it lately because in my mind, I'm imagining how delicious it's going to be. So I'm headed to a market nearby to pick it up. It's an expensive store, but I only need one item to make this, so it shouldn't be too bad. Plus, this item is highly rated, so I'm surprised this wasn't on my radar earlier. But then again, I've been incredibly busy the last 2 years, so now is my time to explore everything. This store is where rich people shop. I can't afford to shop here. I'm here for one item only. Sometimes people tell me that they live in California where food prices are much higher than what they see on my channel. I'm imagining that they must be shopping in stores like this one, because as you may know, I live in Southern California, only a few miles from the beach in Irvine. And our secret cooking ingredient is these Old El Paso nacho cheese flavored taco shells. They were $4.99 here, and they were only $3.18 at Walmart. But I think these are going to be great, and they'll make a good budget meal. I'm going to pair this with some lentils. I've been wanting to try lentil tacos for a long time now, and I think that adding these to those nacho shells is going to be really delicious. So I'm just going to clean these beans and then bring them to a boil until they're still just a little bit firm. I'll remove my lentils from the heat and drain them, and then I'm just going to cook them like I normally would my taco meat. I'll add a little of the taco seasoning in there. If you don't have taco seasoning, I think they're going to be fine anyway, because those nacho shells are going to have a ton of flavor. There are probably lots of different ingredients you could add in here that would taste good. I think rice would be good, or diced tomatoes, or mushrooms. Corn would be nice. Pretty much whatever you have on hand. I'm also going to be trying this with chopped walnuts. I get an excellent price on chopped walnuts at $2.99 a pound, and I also noticed they had them at Dollar Tree, so I'll be trying that later. I guess I was too busy filming to notice that the bottom of this box of shells was a little dented, so make sure you check for that, because I was really disappointed when I saw that some of the bottom shells were cracked and the top ones too. It's a real bummer if you only have $4 for your meal and you spend $3.18 on this, and you pull these out and you've got these broken shells. I mean, I guess you could go ahead and use these to make a taco bowl and that would be fine. But still, if you had it planned for tacos and then 3 or 4 of the shells are bad, it's just a real bummer. Taco Bell also makes some of these products, but I noticed that their rating wasn't near as high as the old El Paso brand. Check out these ratings from Walmart. They also had the Takis and ranch flavor, but I noticed those weren't quite as popular, and I thought I would try the nacho cheese first. If you need to cut the budget even further, I noticed that they have the regular shells for $2.44, and another place near me had similar shells on sale for $1.99. I'm excited to try these. It's like we're making Taco Bell at home again, and I have to say the shells created quite a stir in my house. My sons were asking me what I was making with these. For the first one, I'm going to try it just with the lentils. I'm assuming that most people would have some kind of a hot sauce at home, but if not, these could be eaten plain. That is such a bold flavor. When you bite into it, you mostly just taste the nacho cheese flavor, and then it's like the lentils just seamlessly blend into the mix. But really, it's all about the nacho cheese flavor. It's much more intense than I thought it was going to be. I love this. I think I could put anything in this shell and it would taste good. And I'll try it with a little of the leftover tomato salsa. That's the canned one from Walmart that I was using a couple of videos ago. This is very good too. It's like we're being good and naughty at the same time with these ingredients, which is really my favorite kind of cooking. Okay, now I'm going to try something that's been on my bucket list for a while now, and that's the lentils with chopped walnut mix. These should add a nice texture to the lentils. I'll add a little more water and seasoning to the mix. I must not have thought that this sounded very appetizing, otherwise I would have tried this a lot sooner, but I have to say I really enjoyed this, and I liked it better than just the lentils on their own. It was more of a crunchy texture, and I really liked it. So I do think I'll be eating these like this again in the future. When I told Justin, my oldest son, that I was making lentil tacos, I could tell I lost him when I said the word lentil. Unfortunately, I never exposed them to lentils when they were younger, but he was definitely keen to take these in his lunch with some Rosarita refried beans, and he told me the next day that they were awesome. Because of the intensity of the nacho cheese shells, I thought it would be fun to try this with some sour cream. I'm not usually one to put sour cream on my tacos, but this was really good. This is definitely giving me Taco Bell vibes, and we love Taco Bell around here, so I would make these again. Where I live, I could make these for less than $4 because I'm able to purchase loose lentils in the bulk bins, but if you were to purchase everything at Walmart, it would come in at $4.60, but you would have half of the bag of lentils left over. If you're feeding a family of 4, I recommend pairing this with some rice, and you could season it with the tomato chicken bouillon like I did here. And that concludes another video. I do hope you liked the meals that I chose to make this week. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week, friends.